Some things in life are just made to go together. Peanut butter and jelly, rock and roll, the sun and the moon. These things got Blake Sanders, the owner of KS Services, thinking, what can we pair with our superior heating and air service to make our customers even happier? Plumbing Experts by KS Services was born. So the next time you have a clogged line, leaky faucet, or water running all through the house, know there's a reputable company out there on call just a click away. Call KS.com, your trusted source for heating and cooling and now plumbing.
It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the morning edition for Thursday, the 21st of February. I'm James Spann. Guess what? It's raining again today for a lot of places. Wet today, wet tomorrow, and maybe severe storms to deal with at some point over the weekend. This very active pattern continues. So let's talk about it. As we often do, we'll start with the big picture. This is the upper flow pattern across the country, about 18,000 feet off the ground, where the pressure is 500 millibars. Got a complex trough in the west, one segment lifting out across the upper Midwest, part of it hanging back. Upper high over the Bahamas. We're caught in the squeeze play in between. And yep, it's raining. That was the radar at 5 o'clock. Soaking rains, Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, Anniston, Gadsden. It's not going to rain all day today, but it just keeps on a-coming. Temperatures are in the 40s and 50s. We think for most places across north-central Alabama, we kind of stay in the 50s today. If you're south of Birmingham, you'll see 60s. In fact, look at Mobile. They're at 70. Dothan, 71 to start the day. This surface boundary just kind of oscillating back and forth across the northern part of the state. But everybody gets in that warmer air tomorrow and on Saturday. In fact, we might see some upper 70s on Saturday. Still extremely cold up north. It has been a brutal winter there. But that really cold air stays put. Here's the watch warning map. Winter storm warnings for the Four Corners region, parts of Arizona, Utah, Colorado, New Mexico. And, of course, down here it's the flooding. We've got a flood watch for the areas in darker green for the northern half of the state. Those brighter green colors, those are flood warnings, mainly for rivers. And then on top of that, we have some fog problems. The areas in gray, that's a dense fog advisory, which will dissipate later today. Now, obviously, we've got thunder possible today, but no severe storms are expected. This is the severe weather outlook today. Tomorrow, there's a marginal risk west of the state, and this is going to be an active day. This is for Saturday and Saturday night, the day 3 outlook. There is an enhanced risk for parts of the Mid-South, including Memphis, Nashville, and Little Rock. And within that enhanced risk, there is the chance of significant severe weather. That means maybe a strong tornado or two. And we'll have to keep an eye on that and understand that enhanced risk, which is level 3 out of 5, clips the northwestern corner of the state. We've got the standard risk, level 2 out of 5, a slight risk, down to Demopolis, Calera, Talladega, and Weiss Lake. And then a marginal risk, the lowest end threat, level 1 out of 5, down to Mobile, Montgomery, and Roanoke. No severe weather expected for the southeastern part of the state. And we'll talk about the timing and the threats here in just a second. Precipitation for the next 7 days. In parts of the Pacific Northwest, pretty wet. And down here, yep, we're still wet. This is suggesting heaviest rain up around the shoals. Additional amounts at 3.7 inches for Florence, 1 to 2 inches for Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, Anniston, Gadsden. And those numbers are starting to become manageable, but keep in mind many spots have seen over 5 inches of rain this week. So flooding's still a concern. So model fans, let's go. This is the GFS, the 06C run at noon today. Big old deep upper trough. Looks like a bowling ball out there over the southwest. It snowed in Las Vegas again last night under that cold core. Upper high over the Bahamas, southwest flow aloft here, and we are wet. Rain and thunderstorms today. Not going to rain all day, but it'll rain a pretty good bit in the high upper 50s and low 60s. Tomorrow, still wet. Occasional rain and storms. Warmer, highs up around 70. Now, Saturday, a deep surface low is over Kansas and south and east of that thing. That's the warm sector, and that's the concern for severe weather. This is supported by a very dynamic trough with strong winds aloft. And initially during the day, we'll have the chance of severe storms north and west of the state. And for us, we're going to be very warm. We'll be well up in the mid-70s, maybe upper 70s in spots. And I still think a decent part of the day will be dry. A strong south wind of 12 to 22. And then this is Saturday night at midnight. The surface low is west of Milwaukee with a big band of showers and storms blowing in here. And I still think this will be mostly a linear type event for us, a line of storms Saturday night. But of course, any storms that form ahead of that line would have a higher chance of producing a tornado. But obviously, we'll have the chance of strong, damaging straight-line winds, hail, and a few tornadoes. But typically with the line, the bigger threat will be from the damaging straight-line winds. And in terms of the timing, I'd say probably, again, 4 o'clock Saturday afternoon for the northwestern corner of the state, and then midnight down to Birmingham, and then after midnight, the storm should weaken as they move into southeast Alabama, and the main support lifts north up into Canada. Sunday, we are dry. The sky becoming sunny. The high will be in the 60s. Monday, we're dry. We start the day in the 30s. The high will be in the 60s. And Tuesday, we're still dry with the high in the 60s, but the rain comes back Wednesday of next week. Wednesday's high, low to mid-60s. That's not a severe weather look. And a week from today, Thursday the 28th, the end of the month, troughing to the north and a dry air mass. A little cooler, highs maybe in the upper 50s, but nothing too bad for this time of the year. And that, by the way, is the last day of meteorological winter. Let's go out 10 days. This is Saturday, the 2nd of March. Big trough on the East Coast, and if this were to verify, that is a nasty blizzard for the Northeast, but this is 10 days out. That'll change. And if by chance that's right, it's dry and cool here. Here are the numbers coming off the European ensemble. Very balmy tomorrow and Saturday. Then highs back in the 60-degree range for much of next week. And look at this. This is suggesting pretty chilly air for that first full weekend in March, if this were to verify. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes in the blog. The next video here by 4 o'clock this afternoon. If you can't catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.
Never wait for hot water again with a tankless water heater from Plumbing Experts. Tankless water heaters are easy, convenient, and now more affordable with a no-interest financing for up to 18 months. Stop with the cold showers and wasted water and call Plumbing Experts today.